this is my second semester.
I think don't worry, you will feel safe here. I think although the COVID increasing, but now and inshallah everything in control. Right? Betul, Prof? I think student now work from home, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. I think I should start with my slide, and then at the end of the slide, maybe I'll show to you some of our experience when dealing with the industry. Right. So when dealing with the industry, I think we need to be clear the requirement, the project requirement, and so on. Right. Okay. So you guys can see the full screen.
Yes.
Let me. Okay. Right. How do I put this? Sometimes it feels awkward when I'm presenting. I cannot see the audience. Sorry. Let me set it out. How? Okay. All right. Okay. So I think a few months ago, but not few months. I think more than 1 year. And I think me, my team, and so on, try to come out very responsive e-notes for Azhar and the team, right? And then COVID's happening, and then we have to postpone due to the many other things. Yeah? All right. So I think this is the proposal, the early sketch. If you take a look, is a shape of cylinder, right? And they got nozzle on at the very front, and then they got wireless antenna, right? So if you take a look on the small picture at the very down left corner, right? This is the 90% finish line. So you can see the shape almost the same, but a little bit different. We try to make it as good as in the pictures, but due to the engineering limitation, we cannot achieve that. I think we will keep on improving until it looks like in the picture. Okay, right. I will be presenting current trend on the e-notes, and also we'll talk about gas sensor technology. If you need to ask a question, just stop me. Okay, all right. So what is e-notes? What is the current trend in technology? I will be talking about e-notes, the market of the e-notes, and things you need to know about the e-notes, right? Since you are in this field, I think you should be introduced. You should be expose yourself on the e-notes, right? I think e-notes nowadays are now in demand. Back 20 years ago, 10 years ago, the e-note is not so familiar, right? If somebody talking about e-notes, they scratch their head. What is the e-notes, right? Yeah? And I will touch a little bit on the gas sensor technology. Me myself are not really in the chemical area. I'm more toward the electronics or engineering side, right? But as you know, when we have to deliver the system, we need to know a bit more of the chemical, a bit more of the sensor technology as well, right? And then the part of you understand that it's you to know the strategy, right? And processing. You need to analyze your data, and then once you are able to group the data, right? You need to do the prediction as well, right? You need to predict whether this data is group A or group B or so on, right? Okay, can I move to the next slide? Right. So this is the very basic e-notes. The concept was refined by Gardner and Butler. For your information, Professor Gardner is still here, still with us in Warwick, University of Warwick, right? I think last I met him is about 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. When we went to UK last time, we stopped by at Warwick. We have a coffee, a chit chat, small chit chat. I think 1 hour, and together with his student, I think now he's become associate professor already, Jim Covington, right? Okay, so he put things together. He defined the e-notes. So e-notes can be defined